Good evening, you're watching News Mongolian World. I'm your host, Taner Gabatar. And for top stories, citizens are hiking in the mountains to stay healthy. AB negative is the rarest and most needed blood type. Permanent representative of Mongolia presented his letter of credence to the Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency. And for the news, stay tuned. Citizens go hiking in the mountains in order to stay healthy. For lots of people, hiking is more than just a hobby, it is a lifestyle. Let's have a look at the Zasson-Baron-Shiret route, one of the most popular hiking destinations for Ulaanbaatar residents.
From about 5 a.m. in the morning, citizens start hiking in the mountains. At around 7 a.m., the first groups of hikers have finished their hike. From the foot of the mountain to the Baron-Shiret Mount, it is around 4 kilometers.
I usually start hiking at 6 a.m. Today I started a little later. During COVID, I heard lots of advice that walking in the woods is healthy.
I start around 5:30, sometimes even as early as 4:30 a.m.
Experts say that walking around 10,000 steps a day improves your cardiovascular endurance. This morning on the hiking trail, we came across lots of seniors.
We have now been hiking for around 1 hour from the foot of the mountain, and we are closing to reaching Dorotaga Mount in the Bogdha Mountains. How many years have you been walking in the mountains? I've been hiking for around 4 to 5 years. I try to do it around 3 times a week in the mornings. If I'm busy, then at least once a week. I have never been walking during the winter, so I find myself short of breath quickly. Does it get better eventually? Yes, if you do it regularly, you will get used to it. Your body will want to hike more and cannot feel okay without it. It will demand hiking. Yes, it will demand you to hike. We have reached our destination.
Yes, we have. Now it's time to turn around and go down.
How long did it take you to get here to the top?
An hour and a half. I've hiked for 3 years now and I'm 67.
Do you take a break while hiking?
Not often. I almost never take a break.
For experienced hikers, the colder the weather is, the more invigorating it feels. It doesn't even matter if the weather is not very good.
There are many people who would say hiking helped them lose excess weight. For instance, around 5 to 10 kilograms over 6 months.
It's good cardio, it is also good for the brain, and most importantly, I had some problems losing weight. Since I started hiking back in September, I've lost 5 to 6 kilograms. Depending on each person's effort and consistency, it definitely helps you to lose weight. Why should you take a hike? This is how Ulaanbaatar city looks from the Bogd Mountains.
People say more trails should be created and more benches and facilities should be built.
What I would say that is most needed here is a little bit of service facility. It would be nice if there was an eco toilet and even a small cafe.
During the warm seasons, you can find 3,000 to 5,000 people that go hiking in the Bogd Mountains.
Our next story is about blood donation. We are highlighting Galhu, who has the rarest blood type, AB negative. As his blood type is the rarest, it is highly needed for blood transfusions.
A patient with AB negative blood needed to undergo urgent surgery. Thus, Galhu was asked to come to the blood center to give a donation of his blood. Galhu says that he gets an emergency call like this once or twice a year.
At first, I didn't know how to donate blood. I came to the blood transfusion center with my friend who had given blood before. That's when I discovered that my blood type was considered the rarest one. Since then, I have given blood 42 times without missing any opportunity. You have to be healthy yourself in order to save others' health. So I started to take extra good care of my body, doing exercises as well as having a balanced diet.
In our country, 7% of the population has the rare AB blood type. There is more demand for this type of blood. So the National Center for Blood Transfusion works closely with donors who have rare blood types.
Among the population, 99% are Rh positive and only 1% has Rh negative blood. So about the rare blood type, AB TAB negative is even rarer. If a person with a Rh negative factor is in need of blood, they can only receive Rh negative blood.
Galho has donated blood more than 40 times since 2018, saving the lives of about 150 people. He is now a medical student and said that after getting immersed into the medical sector, Galho said that he now understands the value of blood even more.
Blood is very much needed in hospitals every day, so it's not enough to donate your blood once. You should keep donating regularly in order to really make an impact.
In our country, 40% of the population has O blood type, 33% has A, 30% has B, and only 7% has AB blood type. Each day we need blood donations from 100 to 150 people in order to satisfy the need.
Here's the Mongolia's current affairs.
The ambassador of Mongolia to Italy, Naran Tonglak, held a meeting with Mongolia's honorary consul in the Italian Tuscany region, Piero Albarane Bardozzi. At the meeting, two sides exchanged views on working together to deepen cooperation between the two countries in every field possible, and particularly establishing partnership between businesses in the Italian textile hub of Prato and their Mongolian equivalents, expanding cooperation in leather, wool, and cashmere industries, and protecting the interests of Mongolian students studying and living in the region. The new permanent representative of Mongolia, His Excellency Tingik Michotorch, presented his letter of credence to Mr. Rafael Grossi, Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, on 20th of December 2021. After the presentation of credentials, permanent representative Tingik exchanged views with Director General Rafael Grossi on Mongolia, International Atomic Energy Agency relations and cooperation. Permanent representative Tingik expressed gratitude for the continuous support and contribution to the IAEA is providing to Mongolia in the areas of human and animal health, food security, agriculture, environment, and industrial sector. During the meeting, both sides reaffirmed their commitment to further expanding Mongolia International Atomic Energy Agency relations and to cooperate closely through joint projects and programs within the framework of Mongolia's long-term development policy Vision 2050.
In our next report, we are highlighting a woman who makes home decorations with organic products. She makes 3 kinds of door decorations with tree cones and has decorated more than 400 doors.
Tsirin Dalgar is a woman who is interested in making handicrafts and trying out new things. She aims to make home decorations using organic products. She saw some cones falling from a tree and came up with the idea when she was hiking in the mountains with her family.
When I climbed to Bogdol, a lot of cones had fallen there. Then I picked up some of those cones and used them. I do 3 kinds of door decorations. People like to buy shiny plastic things, but I prefer to make door decorations with the whole cones and not just shiny ones. The cones themselves bring positive heat energy to the home and purify the air. So I think a cone is a thing that must be in the home.
She spends at least 3 hours on the decoration for a 30 centimeters diameter door. For her, she incorporates natural organic matter into her work. Also, she sells her handcrafts online by using the door decoration page. Tsirin Dalgar has a dream of owning an organic shop.
People often ask me if there are any other decorations. I use all parts of the cone, so nothing goes to waste. I used to make 1 door decoration a day when I first started. Door decorations will lose their shape if you don't think carefully about the size and proportions of the cones. My children help a lot. There was no red fruit to be found outside, and they would have to do it themselves. My husband makes the red fruit decoration. My whole family works together to create these handicraft decorations.
Tsirin Dalgar is a mother of 4 children and a good role model to them. She said it's the parents' responsibility to develop their children's creativity from an early age and teach them to love nature.
Here's the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Here's the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for today, and thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.